Okay, now I seem to be ready to go. And there's someone here with me. Alright. So even if it is a dungeon, there are people with me who can help. And dreams will awaken. By the way, there he is. Okay. I was wondering. We have Abnur with us. Man, I want to take the Welkenvarla stone things. Uh-oh. Well, this is the thing. Bloody hell. Alright. Hang on again. Technical difficulties. So this is that glitch I was always seeing screenshots of. Lovely. Apparently you can fall through the floor and reach this area of checkerboardness, and then you can't leave it. Funsies. Yeah, Zenimax, I think this thing has been a problem since launch. So if you could do a little bit of work in, say, not letting us fall through the floor, or at least letting this help, that would be fun.
Be a relief not to have Dragonborn following you around like a lost puppy.
Alright then. Well, it worked, sort of. Note to self. Proceed with caution. Proceed with much caution. Don't go jumping around. Don't try to go through any walls or anything, and maybe I won't fall through the floor. Awesome. Because, you know, what's a game? It's a Elder Scrolls game without the ability to fall through the floor. It's just that thing. It's the curse. I have officially fallen through the floor in this playthrough. That looks like the statue of Talos, but Talos doesn't exist yet. Hopefully I won't fall through the floor anymore. Oh, hello, Dremora. You are level 21 creatures. Okay. Oh, is that a sky shard over there? Alright. That's a person. And this is a chest. I am going to unlock this chest. Eventually. With a bit of work. And fighting against lag. Yay! Despite the lag, I still managed to unlock it. So, yeah, lockpicking actually seems quite a bit easier in this game than it has been in other games in the past. It's just you have to do it in the time limit. Alright. There's a sky shard over here. Game, if you could kindly stop lagging, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you for no longer lagging. I have power! I know the code was actually the power, but I don't care. I have Sky Shard. There is a Dremora Narkinaz. And Zan is on. Hello, Zan. How are you doing today? Well, that was a thing. Did I just absorb his spirit and it hurt me or something? I don't know. Whatever it is, we have a thing here. Speaking stone. Okay, well.
King of worms,
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
you cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Sai Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle to be sure, but where is he being kept?
He is naked wherever he is, wearing nothing but a loincloth. How very depressing. You'd think they'd at least give him some clothes. But no, apparently the King of Worms does not believe in decency. Die, things. Things will all die. Things will die in lag. And kill a caitiff. Things have died in lag. Congratulations. Alright. third person did not help in this case. Lag is slightly improving.
Chimel Adabar, the amulet of the kings of glory, an artifact of the divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy.
Of course.
Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai Sahan before he can be broken.
Right. Hang on, wait. That actually mentions Sai Sahan in it. For all of his self-doubt, Sai Sahan has proven monstrously difficult to break. Perhaps the years of physical training he endured to condition his body makes the tortures of his flesh pale in comparison. Likewise, threats of bodily harm to friends and acquaintances have no effect. He merely closes his eyes and promises to avenge them. So deftly he pulled the Amulet of Kings from the fingers of Varn's withering husk amidst the chaos of the soul burst, and then he was gone, a fleeting shadow in the night. I must have it back if I am to enact the final stage of my plan. Since that day I have played a waiting game as Molag Bal's plain meld continues unabated. For the time being, this works to my advantage, but I must find the amulet before the plain meld concludes, or my plan is doomed to failure. I would tear this continent apart stone by stone if I had to, but for now I shall be patient. Sai Sahan cannot endure these cannot endure these tortures forever. He will break and the Amulet of Kings will be mine once again. Okay, so now that I know that's actually something I should be paying attention to, and not just go back and read later, I'm going to go up here and reread this one. The Chimel Adabal, the Amulet of Kings of Glory, a pendant of the red diamond Chimel Adabal, alien relic of divine investiture. Whatever myths concerning its creation, this much is fact. As a vessel of Akatosh's will, it is tied to him in a very real way. The corruption of the Dragonfire ritual was a taxing endeavor. I spent weeks inscribing the glyphs and preparing the incantations that Aquilarios foolishly believed would change his ancestry and birthright. Trusting simpleton. Nirn now lies adrift in the Mundus, vulnerable to the parasitic Daedra that feast upon the souls of its people. Tharn once asked me, outright, if the amulet could be used to repair the damage wrought by the soul burst. Subtlety was never a part of Abnur's repertoire. I could see the scheming machinations behind his eyes even as he pledged his loyalty to me. I think he knew, even then, that he was disposable. Who needs a scheming politician when one aspires to be a god? The answer to his question is, of course, yes. This is why I must seize the amulet and protect my would-be master and assume dominion over the two worlds. Why would a god settle for just one? Oh my, Mannimarco! You are quite ambitious. That is, wow. He wants dominion over Cold Harbor as well as Nirn? Wow, man. You are nuts. Alright. I have killed things. Things have died. I have rolled. And there's a churl. Kneel, churl. And it's dead. Ooh, books. And of course, there's also dramatic murder, but... Yay for things easy to kill. And lag. Yay, lag. No, oh, wait, there's something else? Oh yes, there is. The NPCs that follow you rarely actually do anything. It's kind of odd. I think that needs to be fixed. So I mean, if they're equipped to fight, they should be equipped to assist. The Honest of the Agna. Nice. Interesting. Husks and bones. Apparently Bosmer eat people. I learned that in a quest. It's very odd. Never knew Bosmer ate people. Great bat lizard was as large as the ship, but a good pilot. The right to Boethiah's gauntlet. Interesting. Alright then. Those are books. And that is another Dramar. Oh, more books. Guide to Fishing in Tamriel by the Old Slaughterfish. And now it's time to kill a churl. And then Return of Lag. But lag quickly dissipates this time around. And things are dead. And I'm kind of low on health, but whatever. Rotwood Enigma. Cooking Mastery. The easy way. Yay. Malachite Chef? Whatever induced me to read it as Chef. The Ivory Lord, A Hero Born, Volume 3. I wonder if someone's like writing down all of these books so that they're being compiled on the Elder Scrolls Wiki. That would be nice. Because I think these are all like entirely new books. Or at least most of them. Whereas a lot of books in other Elder Scrolls games are the same from book to book. They add a few, but most of them are still the same. You, churl. Churl died. Alright, there's another one. Oh, there's a quest in here. Let us obtain this quest real fast. That's a lot of people. Oh, that's a person. That's a person who's just a bot. Yeah, bot. Hello, injured peasant.
My wife will never know what happened to me.
How can I help?
Take word to my wife. Augustine Derone should know I didn't make it. Please, tell her I love her.
Oh, this is depressing. That's so sad. I'll let her know. Wow, that's so sad. That is, aww. I'm depressed now. And there is the lag has returned. Dreamers of our time has come true. Dreamers, our time has come. You have traveled far to walk with us, brother. You have walked far, sister, wandering across the broken world of lies and suffering. You have journeyed long to chant with us. We shall extol the beatific wonders of Vermina, of course. May her dream be unending. Stormhaven lies before us, and we must share her dream. Those who can see, those who will awaken, will join us. We call to the humble and the mighty. Those who are weak, those who are blind, she will cast down into madness. Go forth! To the tumultuous strife of Windkeep, go forth! To the tears of the suffering and the weeping giant, go forth! Spread the word, herald the dream. We will gather our armies of dreamers. Then we will all return to the City of Lies, the City of Wayrest. The heresy of the Eight will be torn down. The Dreamers will ascend. Wayrest will become our City of Dreams. Our new age has begun. We will join her in eternity. All praise the name of Vermina. Screw Vermina. Seriously. Totally and completely. Duchess of Anguish. It has become necessary to relocate Sai Sahan when it became clear that standard interrogation techniques would not work. His will is very strong, no doubt forged in the years he spent training in solitude, attempting to restore the ancient Yokunan art of sword swinging. Sword swinging, yeah. Despite his utter failure to manifest the spirit of swords, a task that came as naturally as breathing to the ancient masters, Sai Sahan maintains an unusually strong sense of self. When it was determined that he could resist or outright ignore physical pain, I had him relocated from the dungeon beneath the Imperial City to a location that might be better suited to break his will and extract the information I seek. My contacts amongst Malagbal's Daedric's servants were receptive to the suggestion, after all. It had been years since any of them had a challenge of breaking a subject with such a strong will. The lovely Duchess of Anguish has a touch that is like razors against the flesh. Her voice sears the mind and soul. Her lips are coated in venom, and her intellect is as sharp as her tongue. She has practiced her art for uncounted centuries, and I am confident she will extract the information from the Red Guard without killing him. I suppose the Red Guard will need to be disposed of whenever this is over. Once the information is mine, perhaps I will give him to the Duchess as a gift. She will almost certainly kill him, I think. But first she will enjoy him as a plaything for many long years. Well, that's a thing. Alright. Well, we know whose has him.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai Sahan into the halls of Torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. You'll find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for.
Alright, Abner.
At last, Sai Sahan has been taken to the halls of Torment.
And do you know where that is?
Oh yes. It's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison.
Oh, fun.
Daedra in the halls of Torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread.
Sounds a lot like what happened to Lyris.
It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time.
Well, that would be depressing. It's a very depressing existence. We need to rescue Sai Sahan. Can you get us to the Halls of Torment?
Of course I can. I am Abnur Tharn. First, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Right, sure. I have absolute faith in your abilities, Abner. Very well. Okay. Is that a thing I can use? No. How depressing. I actually have to leave this place myself. Oh, this is what I already read. Okay. To the Harbridge with all speed, and hopefully we won't fall through the world. I guess those are supposed to be aliens. Makes sense. Okay. This is an alien rune after all. Don't fall through a wall. What? What? Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Button. Always look for Button. Sexy girl, huh? That's an interesting name. Prophet Emperor King Guy, I am coming to speak with you. me out. I wish I could just speak to him through visions like he does to me occasionally. That would be nice.